Pump tracks are one of my favorite things to ride, and if I could every day go ride a pump track, I would, even though it kills my legs. The cool thing about pump tracks is that there's a very low barrier to entry. You don't have to be a super skilled rider to have fun riding a pump track. You can be an average rider and you're gonna just have fun because you just roll it around. Riding a pump track builds up strength, builds up stamina, and it's ultimately gonna give you a lot more bike control, so you're a more confident and competent rider on the bike. Andy in the Discord was asking about a good bike for pump track riding. This is interesting because in my reviews I do street, park, and dirt, but I don't really talk too much about pump track riding. He says, I'm a beginner to the whole pump track thing. I'm looking to get a bike. I'm 5'9" and 140 pounds on a good day. And so for Andy, what I suggested for him, and any of you guys looking for a pump track specific bike, is you're typically going to want to look in the dirt area. And so when I review dirt bikes on the Dougster Bob app, the apps that score high in dirt are bikes that would also perform very well on a pump track. Okay, and the reason for that is that dirt specific bikes are going to have a bigger gear ratio, meaning you have a higher top speed, you can pedal and get more speed going into the pump track. They're going to have a bigger frame, a bigger wheelbase, more mellow geometry, like a 74.5 degree head tube angle, a 13.2 to 13.5 chainstay. The geometry is going to be bigger because this gives you more control and more stability at high speeds. If you're riding fast and you have a really responsive bike, it feels like you're going to die. If you're riding fast and you have a mellow bike, it feels pretty good. And so when you're riding a pump track, you're going to need that. Race bikes have an incredibly long chainstay, and the reason for that is because they're going really fast and they need that chainstay to be very mellow for them so they can keep up those high speeds that they do, especially going over those bumps. Pump track, going to be very similar. And actually, one option is, like, I see a lot of people that race show up to the pump track here, and they show up with their race bikes, obviously, and they just use it for practice. And so looking at race bikes might not be a bad option. I don't know everything about race bikes and I don't talk about race bikes very much, but if you want a BMX bike that can do the pump track, can ride dirt jumps, can do other things, then I would look at something dirt specific. And I'll link a few of those bikes that I think are good for pump track riding down in the description. Now this question came from my BMX Nerds Discord. This Discord is a free Discord with over 800 like-minded BMX riders. Everybody in there wants you to progress, wants you to be better at riding bikes, and if you're not in the Discord, you're definitely missing out. So click the link in the description, join the free Discord, and we'll see you guys in the next video.